Uh-oh, we are going to get in trouble. Look at that line. I think the longest that line's gone down to before the bank.
Got about 135 cars in line. We had 15 cars in line at 7:30 this morning.
That's impressive.
Shows on the map that it's backed up.
So we are backed up 1 mile to the gas station.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Hey, are you here for the gas giveaway?
I am.
If you are, please stay to the right and do not block any drive.
Last year at this time, I had stopped in just to talk. My mom had just had a stroke. We stopped right out here in the parking lot and we prayed for my mom. I'd like everybody to know now that she's like 100%. I just want to say thanks to everybody. I really appreciate what you guys do.
One man in particular came through. He was probably about my age and he has served 6 or 7 times in Afghanistan.
I just felt really led by the Holy Spirit to ask him if he suffers from PTSD, and he started crying and said, yes, very, very bad.
He felt less than as a person because of all that he'd gone through and missed out in life, and we just encouraged him. He reached out from the car to give us hugs.
Brought me here was all the money goes to gas.
Yeah.
And this is going to bless me so much. It's because we're military, my husband and I can't thank you enough for blessing us, really in a time of need. I'm so grateful for this giveaway today as well as the grocery giveaway because it's going to bless me so much to sustain us to the end of the month. So thank you, Gateway.
At Imlay City Church of the Nazarene, and we're doing some power washing, the siding and the deck.
We're in Elba Methodist Church.
Well, we're replacing all the deck boards. The other ones here you could fall through if you walked on them.
So how long have you been the principal here?
12 years. God has blessed us with more students since COVID.
Really?
Which is kind of an odd
That's
thing
amazing.
to think
Yeah.
about, but our numbers have increased to the point where we needed to reclaim this space as a classroom.
So
that's what you guys are doing
Very
for us.
cool.
Everything's fallen apart in this church. This church is about 120 years old. We actually had just recently put a sign up because where the ramp came up to the building was disintegrating. Actually, this past Sunday, somebody came to church that used a walker, and 2 or 3 people had to help her up and help her down the set of steps. The guys are over there redoing that ramp. If she comes back to church, wouldn't that be just totally amazing? We have a way for her to get in.
And I think that it's great that Gateway is able to not only reach out to the residents in our community, but the churches that support all the residents.
Gateway has, this is just a tremendous blessing.
Wow, that went a little bit faster than I thought.
A lady named Mary came and she had a testimony saying that we prayed for her, and the next day she had a lot of tightness and pain throughout her shoulders. And she said the next day she is pain-free.
So we had an older gentleman named Bob come through, and at first he was really reserved, and you could tell he didn't want to share too much. But as soon as we asked if he wanted prayer, you could just see the release that he had. And he asked us to pray over his lungs. He was trembling and just crying, and you could just see that his walls just came down. So it was just a really great experience, and when he left, he was a completely different man.
So there was this boy that came
came, and his mom came also, and she's like, he's been asking me like questions about God, and like I haven't really been able to answer because I don't know. And so she's like, so can you give me like information for church? And so then I got to give him a Bible, and then she said that she's gonna start reading it to him every night, and he's gonna come on Wednesday nights.
The kid I babysit, he gave his life to the Lord during VBS, and he wanted to do This Heart Loves, so I just brought him along with me, and like every day when I go to pick him up, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go give out gas. I love gas. I love giving away gas. He's been excited every single day that we've came, so like that's been really cool to just see him serve like and love the Lord.
We have been blessed right from the very start. We're at the drive-thru when the COVID hit, how this church valiantly fought back. It really touched us, and I thank you for the prayers, thank you for the encouragement, and we lift up this church truly as a great example of what Christ really should be in this world.
I had to cry when I first learned of all the stuff that you guys, I said I have a new family, I have new friends, and it's Gateway. I can't believe how God works. He surprises me, and you'd think after all these years he would not, but he does. He certainly does.
There's always a few each year that we're glad that come through because they're honestly dangerous to be on the road. So there's always a few where we have to talk to the owner. We help them out by trying to get it fixed for them, because they normally need more repair than what we can do there.
I just want to introduce everybody to Rosie. Well, I just found out that we are doing Rosie's car out in the pole barn. Oil change, we're doing all that, of course, for you. And I found out that we're putting a new battery in. And then I just found out that your brake lines are done, are bad. So what we're doing is we're getting you a rental car, and because you can't drive it. So we don't want you to drive it because it's not safe. We're gonna fix your car. We want to show back love to you. Is that okay if we do that? You know, at the end of This Heart Loves, we always try our best to bless somebody. And I noticed that this individual is here. Well, Rosie, I have good and bad news, okay? The one problem is your car is so pretty messed up, okay? We'll give it back to you if you want it. We got no problem with that, but we have tried our best. We have contacted mechanics and everything, and we have tried our best to put it together. I just didn't know if maybe instead of your car, I don't know if you would be able to handle driving away with this. It's not brand new, but it's pretty good, all right? It's a lot better than what you had. And we want to bless you with this. We want to be able to give you $500 gas card to help you out. All right? I like it. Speechless. All right.